Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is June 9, and we have a closed weekly candle, which is pretty amazing because if nothing really happens this week in terms of Elon, Trump, Putin, or that kind of fundamental news, then I see Bitcoin going up this week. We can have a retracement, but this week I see Bitcoin going up, and let me explain how it works. So here, let's check. You see that the last week monthly candle went all the way down here when Elon and Trump were eating each other face. So now it closed like a star, and this is pretty much showing us that all the buying pressure here went up, okay, and no selling pressure was possible here. Therefore, I see that this could continue going up because this candle is showing us a very, very strong buying signal, at least from my side, what I see. On the daily chart, we can see that when we just saw Bitcoin going to 100K, the very next day went all the way up. And the very next day we had the non-farm payrolls and other fundamental news, okay, macroeconomic news that were showing strength in the USD as well as the Bitcoin. And from now on, it continued going up for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay. Here we have also a trend line where we can just put it this way, two trend lines. So you can see that the short term is already broken, okay, the long term is yet to be broken, somewhere around 107K. And what I'm looking for is on the smaller charts to see what support or resistance levels we can have. To do that, I'm gonna also draw some lines so I can see more or less what we can expect. So here is the support and resistance level, okay, where you can see that it went up and was pushing down, 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 and it broke up. Then it's keeping it, basically giving support to go up. Then it break down because of the news. Then after it's all the way up. So here is a pretty decent level to start thinking about some trading, but the only way to start a trade is waiting for a confirmation and waiting to find something very cool, which I really found something very cool, and is basically these two levels, okay. The first level is already touched. As you can see here, we had the demand zone small in the 30 minutes. It touched, bounced up, getting a new high here. So if goes down, I'm not gonna be buying here, but I'm gonna be buying definitely here because we have the support resistance levels, okay. We have a demand zone, which is pretty a good demand zone, and I'll be waiting also to have an RSI oversold level, maybe at 30, 25 or something. That's very important to get into the trade. I'm not gonna get it sooner because you don't really know whether it's gonna go up or down. Most probably it's gonna go up, but we'll see. In the very, very short term, we can see that here already it's broken the trend line, which potentially can go down. But from here, I'm really expecting pretty good buying pressure on the Bitcoin, and it's gonna be pushing also the other charts as well, the big boys. Regarding the macroeconomic news, we have a basically Euro holiday, bank holiday, so nothing very important should be happening today, which is very good. So next day, Tuesday, sorry, yeah, Tomorrow, Tuesday, nothing big is expected. Then Wednesday is when things are gonna be getting a bit warmer in the market, where we have the core CPI, the CPI monthly, and the yearly perspectives, which basically means that we are waiting for some good news. Starting, the previous one was the core CPI 0.2% is expected to be 0.3%. Therefore, nothing is pushing down the market itself, at least Bitcoin. So I think that's pretty much all about the Bitcoin. The way I'm definitely looking forward is I'm pretty bullish this week, at least until this news comes out and see which way is the market go. But yeah, just keep in mind that anything can happen in terms of fundamental news. Okay, Trump again is now trying to ban Tesla from production. So I'm not sure how big impact can have in the market, but somehow it can have. So yeah, be careful. Always use your stop losses. I don't like to see people that have been losing 300 or 4,000% down. Like, how is it even possible, right? So keep in touch. See you in the next one. Thank you.